This is a Ryan Little production.
Alright, welcome to Caffeine and Kilos, If the Shoe Fits.
If the shoe fits. We're going to get very few of these.
Maybe. We just got 3 pairs last week, and then we got this pair. We get
Just for lifters or all kinds of shoes?
We can do them for all kinds of shoes. So we call it If the Shoe Fits. You ever hear that joke about the foo bird?
I have not.
So there's, I don't remember exactly. My dad told me this joke. Basically, something about this bird, if it poops on your head, you have to wear it or you die. Anyway, the punchline is, if the foo shits, wear it.
I've heard that, but I know what the origins was of that.
Not very good. Okay, so this episode of If the Shoe Fits, we're actually going over a pair of weightlifting shoes, and these are the Position USA weightlifting shoes. So there's a couple different weightlifting shoes on the market. There's some bigger brands out there. These are the new Reebok weightlifting shoes.
I personally use those every day.
You like them?
Great. Love them.
Okay. And then there's the Nike Romelios.
Used to use those. Love those too.
And then Adidas. Adidas has been in the weightlifting shoe for a long time. Okay, a lot of the classics there. Also, there's other brands too. Asics makes a weightlifting shoe, or at least used to a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. And so this Position USA. So they're made in the United States. They're all handmade, I believe. And so I haven't even looked at them yet. Haven't even taken them out of the box. So we're gonna take them out. I'm gonna pop them on. We're actually gonna go do some lifting in them, try them out a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and talk about our experiences. I've worn all of these shoes as well as some other ones. My day-to-day wear is actually an older Adidas. It's like the Ironwork 3s are actually what I wear on a day-to-day. And so anyways, we're gonna try these out.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so unboxing. Here we go. I got a nice little sticker. Anytime you order from a company and they send you a free sticker in your package, that's someone you want to keep ordering from.
Yeah, there's always people. It's always good to get a little something.
You put on
like your binder or your
water bottle,
computer, whatever.
Your computer.
It's a good sticker. Nice vinyl sticker. Very cool.
Okay. All right, so they're individually wrapped here.
Shoe care guide.
Yeah.
Shoe care guide too here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
anything special about it?
Shoe care guide. I mean, there's a lot of points here, but it's kind of like a suede, almost like it looks like a lot of suede care stuff because these are made out of suede.
Yeah. So these. So here we go. So we got them out of the box now. It's good. So discard that. Yeah. So it looks like it's made out of suede. Your basic shoe stuff in here. It's actually got a little tag on here. Talks about a little bit. Number 3262.
Oh wow! Every shoe is individually numbered.
Every shoe is individually numbered, handcrafted.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So my pair is this pair of 3262. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if that's per color or just like total shoes they kick out.
It could be. It's probably. I don't know. That's a good question.
There you go. Either way, pair number 3000. No, not really.
It's probably.
But it does say
3200. From
the grain of your solid wood heel wedge to the last stitch on the leather hide, no other pair will be exactly the same. So they are actually made by hand. So that's interesting. Yeah. So we have a classic wooden shoe. One thing, notice difference. The newer ones, these are all plastic, right?
Yeah.
All plastic wedges. These still have the wooden wedges.
They kind of went with the classic wood heel sound and feel for these, huh?
Okay, yeah. I used to the Ironwork 2s were my favorite weightlifting shoe, and they had a wooden heel. I really like that.
Yeah, those are cool.
All right. Okay, so initial, they look good. They look good quality. Stitching looks pretty clean on them.
Weight's pretty medium.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the between light and heavy.
Yeah, they're a little, they're actually not that heavy. Compared to, these things are pretty much beasts. These are pretty heavy.
These are really
the Position shoes are definitely lighter than the new Reeboks. Maybe even a little lighter than the Nikes, I'd say, based on the tried and true technique of just picking them up.
Yeah, pretty close. Well, these are a little bit smaller. This is a little bit bigger, so this might be a little bit of difference.
Oh yeah,
pretty even.
Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty obvious what's going on there. Hold on.
And these
are fair. Yeah.
And if you have these, you know that this is kind of a known shoe to be extremely light, so these are lighter than these. But.
Yeah, a little thick Velcro. All right, so I'm going to pop these on, and
let's go over You want
to talk about them more?
Yeah, let's go over this Velcro strap. They have a thick Velcro strap. Looks like it eliminates the, you see a lot of shoes that have the 2-strap system like this. This looks like this one big strap kind of takes that away. So instead of having to do 2 straps, you just got this one and done. That's their thought process on that, but looks cool. It's got the Position branding across the front. Position in the inside on the bottom as well. You got your position logo on the tongue. The tongue is not suede like the rest of the shoe. The tongue's more of like looks like a
nylon.
Bushy nylon, yeah.
You know what else I'm noticing is the I wonder if it comes out. It does. Is if you look at the insert here, actually kind of some little aeration towards the toes.
For like better flexibility.
Better flexibility, maybe, yeah. So that's interesting there. And it's pretty soft. It's not crazy, you know, squishy or anything. Actually, take it out. You can see the rivets, the nails, right down in that holds the bottom on.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So you that's kind of cool. Yeah. Check that out. And pop these back in.
You can even see the nails.
The staples, I think it's like staples.
Yeah, the staples on the rubber to the Vibram sole. These do have a Vibram rubber sole.
So I think I've told Dean this story before. Is that I actually had my favorite pair of weightlifting shoes, the Adidas Ironwork 2s. The soles wore out on them. I wore all the way through with the soles, and I loved them so much. And the rest of the shoe was totally solid, good to go. And I'd been wearing them for a couple years of everyday wear. So actually, I went to 1943 and found a cobbler. And
time travel.
Yeah. Serge found a cobbler, and I said, "Hey, I need new soles on these." And he said, "Okay, it's athletic shoes." So he actually put these exact soles on them. He actually got the Vibram soles. And so I have lifted in weightlifting shoes, my favorite weightlifting shoes, with these soles on them. They work great. So as far as that goes, the sole's going to be nice.
I like the feel of the suede.
Yeah.
Definitely has a vintage. These do have a very vintage feel and look to them, similar to like an ASIC or
the old ASICs. Yeah.
This may be like an older Adidas style weightlifting shoe. This wood is really cool too. It looks like they stained it.
Also, I noticed on the back here, the heel, it's got a nice tab there.
Yeah, nice pull tab.
Nice pull tab. If you're a guy like me, just leave them tied most times, pop your feet, and that could be helpful, I guess. So
very cool.
Better than the old twist and stomp. That's the preferred method of putting on shoes.
Twist and stomp.
The old twist and stomp. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah. Let that go.
Kind of like the old pinch and roll, and you got an itch. Just go with the old pinch and roll.
Pinch and roll?
Yeah, the old pinch and roll.
Like what kind of an itch?
You got an itch. You got to go with the old pinch and roll.
Pinch and then roll?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, yeah, we'll pop these on. We'll give them a go. We'll film a little bit out there also. We're at the Caffeine Kilos headquarters here. We got some platforms and some nice sets out there. So we'll give them a little bit of a go. We'll film some of that, then we'll come back in here and talk about our experiences. One last thing, we got two-tone laces.
Reversible laces.
Two-tone.
Do you reverse them, or do you go one white side up, one black side up?
Looks like they're mostly covered. We got white side up is the way these are for the most part, but the strap does cover most of the laces. So if you were to get some custom laces, like maybe some custom Caffeine Kilos laces.
Oh, are those coming out?
They're not out yet, but it's a possibility. So those just be peeking out a little bit in the bottom.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys soon. No pinch and roll. That's what you do your scrotum. All right. Maybe I can tie them a little tighter. They feel a little loose, kind of in the sides, but they're definitely soft if you like that. Sometimes actually lifting shoes, I like to be really tighter on the heel, and that's almost too much, So I do like that they feel a little bit soft. I like that they have a soft upper feeling. I know they're handmade. I think there might be a little extra material. We'll point that out when we're back inside. But on this foot, it's not there. This foot feels better. There a little bit. Feels solid on the bottom now. I don't feel
stable.
Feel very stable. Yeah, the bottoms, it definitely feels solid. It's like my feet. I definitely feel solid when I land. So I like the base. They don't look that wide in the bottom, but the bottoms feel really good. They definitely feel light. I don't, like I said, look at some of those other ones, like the newer Reeboks, they feel a little clunky. These definitely do not have that at all. Really solid on the bottom, but also really light. feels pretty good. Solid. Back foot feels solid coming out there. Everything looks pretty good. We'll do one more. Go up a little more for one more, and then after that, we'll head back inside and kind of do a little review. How's a jerk lifting?
Solid.
Am I in position?
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Position shoes.
I do now.
All right. So there we go. So honestly, first time I put them on, we literally just came inside. I'm still sweating a little bit.
Just sat down.
Just sat down. I like them. Few things we'll kind of point out. I think will kind of help. They feel a little small towards the end of my foot, towards my toe. The only time I really felt that was actually on my right foot. So when I was doing the split jerks, the foot out front, I felt my toe hit the end a little bit. That could be a few things. For one, they do have this extra little eyelet, that you could, if you loop that through, then you can put the lace through it. You know what I'm talking about?
The hanging chad?
The hanging chad. This actually does have a hanging chad. Off that little suede out there. Talking about elections, hanging chads earlier. So, you know what I'm talking about? How you can put the laces through there? Mm-hmm. Okay? So that might help pull the heel back a little bit. But really, these are 11 and a half. I usually wear an 11 and a half or a 12, kind of just depending on the different shoes. So I would maybe suggest to people, if you're kind of between sizes, like if you're in that situation where maybe you wear 11 and a half in some things, 12 in another, I would maybe err towards that bigger size. Maybe my toenails are a little long. Go get a pedi later today or something.
Honestly, you should have seen mine.
Like
I was letting him get long just because Kelsey was getting so upset.
Oh yeah,
how long they were.
Get the talons going.
So I was just literally just avoiding it at all costs, just to mess with her. And it was pretty intense.
You guys ever do standard battles?
Who can get the most out of the toothpaste?
Oh yeah, that's
standard operation.
Let me tell you, if that thing's getting low, I'm not getting a new tube.
No.
You know what I mean?
I'll even bust out like a pencil and roll that shit up in there. Squeeze every last drip out.
I'll go 8 years old camping. Like I'll get out the baking soda and brush with that before getting a new tube of toothpaste out.
You know what's good mouthwash is peroxide, hydrogen peroxide.
Really? Yeah, it feels weird in your mouth though.
It kind of bubbles up. You get like a little cut or something.
Oh yeah, I feel like a canker sore, like a little cut inside. Yeah, hydrogen peroxide. So it's the same thing. The toenails, the talons. Well, so I actually. A couple years ago, I got a pedicure for the first time. Mm-hmm. Changed my life. Mm-hmm. I haven't clipped my own toenail since.
Really?
I like to save.
So that's how frequent you hit these pedicures.
Whatever, every couple of weeks or once every 2 weeks.
I've done it once. And it's only because I just haven't gone back. I have nothing against it. It was actually pretty relaxing.
I feel like it changed my life.
Yeah, I would probably next time want to bring a book.
Oh, you got to bring a book.
It'd be nice to kind of read or something, relax.
Yeah, because you get caught up on your phone and you're on Instagram. It's you could be doing that anywhere.
Yeah.
You're on Instagram while you're dropping a deuce. It's not always the most relaxing thing.
It's kind of jaded. Instagram. It's over it.
It's one of those things. Yeah, so you got to bring a book. So I actually bring my Kindle in and I sit there and read while I'm getting my pedicure. It's actually anyway. So I leave it for the professionals because they just do such a better job.
Did I tell you the story? I told you the story about the ladies.
I don't cut my own hair. I don't clip my own toenails.
Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense.
You go to a barber, right?
Why would you? Yeah, what's the difference? Actually, hair and nail follicles are almost exactly the same thing.
There you go. Yeah. If you have not gotten a pedicure, you got to go do it. And also, get the nicer one because it's like this. You spend $30 on the medium one or $40 on the big dog one that includes all the massage and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's no brainer. You just spring for the extra $10. The paraffin wax?
The wax.
Of course, you can And the best part is the exfoliating, when they exfoliate your shins.
Yeah, it's like the gritty.
Like the gritty stuff, on the shins that follow it up like the mint stuff.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus, yeah, I think it is. Yeah. So if you're going to get the precision shoes, either, if you're between sizes, either get a size up or get the normal size or a half size up or get the normal size, but make sure that you're, keep those pedicures, on point.
Yeah, stay pettied.
Stay pettied.
Yeah.
That could be your sign-off. If you did evening news, stay pettied.
Stay pettied.
So one more
Speaking
little
of that, I watched Anchorman 2 again for the first time in a while. awful movie.
It's not good at all.
It is so bad.
I started
There's like 3 funny parts, I think.
I started watching.
The rest of it, you're just like, oh no, he's blind and he's fighting sharks now. What happened?
I started watching it on an airplane, and then I realized the person next to me was like kind of glancing over, and I was like, I'm just gonna call it here.
Yeah, that's always uncomfortable. Like you can't even hear it, and you're so bored. You're like watching my silent movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe your bows were.
Maybe
you could hear a little bounce back from the bows. So like, I got a front row seat to the movie theater right here next to this guy.
Oh, dude. Few other little things about the shoes. They're really soft upper. The suede is. And so that's a good thing as far as the comfort level goes. Actually, when I first put them on, I thought there was like a little extra material right up in here. I felt it on kind of like side of my toe a little bit. Once I started lifting, that completely went away.
So I think like a little fold in the suede. A
little fold in the suede, and also I think that, before being worn, you know what I mean, it might kind of be there. Once they get warm, once you're warm in them, start moving around, it just works itself right out. So I'm confident that if I wore these on a regular basis, that'd be, like broken in, completely gone, Yeah. Because even just the one session, it completely went away. I will say, if you like a more stable uppers, like for example, these ones, like even on the sides in here, it's pretty hard, pretty solid in there, Mm-hmm. So around the back of your heel, really feel locked in. Compare that to push right above the heel.
These almost have like an exoskeleton around the shoe.
Push right on the outside of these ones here. Very soft.
Significant difference.
Very soft. So if you feel like you need a little more stability, like around the back of your heel, locking that heel in, if you like that, then that could be an issue for you.
These are the 2.0s.
Okay, these
are the blue 2.0s. These are not the original ones.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the difference itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I do know that these are the 2.0s.
Okay, cool. So that's good.
For anybody that's looking at this shoe and is interested in buying this shoe, this is the 2.0 version.
But if you like it to be softer, like if that doesn't bother you, if you feel like you don't need that extra, like in here again, you can really feel it, whereas in here it's really soft. So
you can't even squeeze these.
You can't even squeeze them, whereas these you definitely can. Yeah. But that might be okay for you. Like once I started lifting, it didn't bother me. When I first put them on, it felt a little off because it was so loose in there. Mm-hmm. Not loose. I mean, they were tied on my foot, but I had plenty of wiggle room, or I could move my foot in there a little bit. I don't know how really to say that. You could feel a softer upper. But once I started lifting, it was a non-issue.
Yeah.
But the soles, which
you
is
felt something that felt different.
Something felt a little different.
Realized what it was, but it wasn't a deal breaker.
And I think that depends on what you like. You might like a little more stability. You might want your heel kind of locked in there a little more, or you might actually like the feeling of not really feeling like you're wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
If you like the feeling of just a lighter shoe with a very solid base, then this is going to be where you want.
So you would say this shoe, most of the weight is focused in the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah,
almost
for sure.
Entirely, right?
And really solid, like when I was snatching, the power cleans, all that. Felt really solid on the bottoms, very stable, very secure.
You're also getting a lot of feedback from like how you're finishing with the sound of the shoe.
For sure. And I really like that. I really like that too. I always really like the wooden heels, like in the older shoes. I'm kind of bummed everyone's going to like the plastic.
It's a nostalgic thing for people that have been living for a while, or it's just kind of it also looks really cool.
Yeah.
Not many shoes come with that wooden heel anymore that are new. They got these, and I think there's also a new one by Noble that might have a wooden heel.
Leather. That's hard leather, I believe.
Really?
It's actually it's hard leather.
Okay, I just assumed it was wood. It kind of looked like wood, but
yeah.
So it's like layered wood, like a
you would think so.
Yeah.
You would think so.
You would think so.
No.
WOOD.
No. Okay. So yeah. There you go. There's the 2.0 positions. Got the blue ones. They also have a black and red version. They have a couple other ones.
A white version.
If you don't
have 3 colors now.
If you don't like these, the look of these, actually the black and red ones look pretty slick.
Yeah, black and red was really cool.
So I kind of like these. I have some black and red Nikes. These are actually mine.
Elvis blue suede.
So these Elvis blue suede. So I went with the blue just because I have.
It's kind of like the blue one's kind of like their
signature.
Their signature one.
Signature one. It's reminiscent of the old Asics, the old blue suede Asics.
Yeah.
Is what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you have any questions about the position weightlifting shoes or anything like that, in the comments, go ahead and comment on them, and we will reply. We will respond to you. Also, I can talk to the guys from position, and so if there's anything that's above my head that we're not really sure about, we can reach out to them, and I'm sure they'll answer your comments on the in the comment section as well. At least now they will, because if they don't, they would look like total dingleberries.
Yeah, jerks.
Yeah, they're nice guys, so I'm sure they'll take care of you.
They're really nice guys.
So, there you go. Position weightlifting shoes. questions in the comments section. And thanks for tuning in to If the Shoe Fits. Woo. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be a pretty long video.